Sorry this video is kind of late, because instead of working on my videos like I should be, I was actually going on dates. So yeah, I tried to record this video about 5 times and I just could not find any idea of stuff to say for some reason. Also, it's so hot in Europe right now. I'm dying. Anyways, enjoy the video. I've been making videos about people I hate for the past 3 videos, and you guys seem to like those ones. So today we're going to talk about the worst friend I ever had, which wasn't actually my friend. And we're going to call her Jessie. For context, when I was 15, me and my family moved to France, and it meant lots of changes, new kind of timetables, new education system, which sucks, no uniform, and also I was in public school for the first time in my life. And this is where I met Jessie. Jessie was an American, and she was 1 year younger than everybody else, so she thought she was a smart kid. At first she seemed nice, but one thing I noticed is that she instantly started yapping about how smart and American she was. The thing is, this girl was the dumbest person I ever met. That's not even a joke. Long story short, the first test we had that year was a math test, and she decided to sit next to me. She just kept glancing at my paper and thought she was being totally not suspicious at all. Without further information, you might be able to guess that the teacher called me in his office quite quickly. Obviously, I knew why I was being called, so it wasn't a surprise to me that it was like, yeah, well, your papers are the same, so who the fuck cheated? And guys, he showed me all tests back to back. I need to sit down a little. She had copied every word I wrote, every number, but also my name, which she corrected in white. How stupid can you possibly be? So here's my confusion. Clearly, we know who cheated, but why am I being accused when the proof are right in front of your eyes for you to witness? So I my teacher, and he literally told me that basically he thinks that I cheated because Jessie has been in this hall for 3 years and she never cheated before, quote unquote. I was already pissed off, so I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So I went on my day, and she came up to me during playtime, oh my god, playtime, no, okay, I'm not 5, during break, and she had the absolute nerve to say, hey, about the math test, can you tell the teacher that you cheated? Cause I can't get a 0. I wanna go to Harvard. So yeah. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter to you. So you're probably used to getting bad grades, right? You look kinda dumb. I hate you. I've known you for 2 days. I hate you already. That's wonderful. I then came up to my dad, crying, explaining the situation, and long story short, he finally admitted that she was the one who cheated. But there's a but. She did play the victim and pretended that she did it because she was anxious during tests or whatever, and she did not get a 0. She kept my grade. I love my life. I think the worst part is that even after she admitted to the teacher, he had the audacity to tell me, oh, but why didn't you tell me she was anxious? Hello? How is it my fault? How is it anywhere near an excuse to cheat? It's still 0, no matter what. How is it my fault? Respectfully, You are not going to survive in Harvard if you are cheating on tests. By the way, as I'm speaking right now, I literally have a list called Stuff Name Did, and it's just stuff that she did that I want to talk about today. That's so fucking long. Oh my god. Wait, how many stuff there is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm gonna cut some stuff, I think. And she was so narcissistic. Like, that is not even a pun, by the way. She would constantly brag about being smart and pretty, or she tells me that I'm ugly and dumb. The thing is that I was 1 year older than everybody else, because I got held down in year 8, because I had panic attacks when it came to presentation, so I kept having zeros. And since she was 1 year younger than everybody else, she thought that she was so smart and I was stupid because I got held down. Which, by the way, doesn't mean anything. She would do stuff, like for example, I don't remember what we were talking about, and I said, yeah, of course I know that, I'm not that dumb. And this bitch, laughed, full on laughing like it was the funniest thing ever. Excuse me, do you want my feet in your goddamn face? And I don't know what she on, because she was literally stupid as fuck. One time, I don't remember what was going on, I said as a joke, oh, okay, calm down, Savannah. She looked at me and said, completely serious, what? But my name's not Savannah, it's Jessie. You know that, right? As I said, she would also call me ugly while she was saying, oh my god, I'm so pretty. Like, look at me, look at my hair. I'm so pretty. One time we had training for alarm intrusion, so we had to go under a desk, and she was with me. So she would talk to me, she would do stuff, etc. And at one point, she looked at me and went, oh my god, I never realized how many pimples you had. I literally don't have pimples. Can I sleep on you? No. I also remember that we would sit in front of the school when we were waiting for it to open. And one time she asked me, if you were a girl, would you wear makeup? I said no, she said you should. That's not even the only thing she was narcissistic about. We sat down in the same spot and she started singing, not so well, and I didn't say anything because, sorry, I am not flabbergasted by your singing voice. And yet she still said, yeah, I know, that's because I took lessons. Girl, I did not open my mouth. In fact, nobody did, but I admire your confidence. Also, I don't know when to say that because it's not really a story. She would roll her eyes at everything I say. She also wanted to be better than everybody at everything. Literally, one day she told me, my goal for next semester is to get better grades than Antonia. How about you just live with the fact that Antonia just got better grades than you? Why would you need to smart her? For no reason. She would brag when she get better grades than me, but when I get better one, she would roll her eyes, say that it's barely any different and whatever. She would also love to make fun of people. For example, in sports, she went up to me, she was like, look, Maria got so much body hair, like, look at her armpits. I don't care about Maria's armpit. That's not my armpit, is it? Then she would mock me for story times I would say. For example, one day I told her when I was little, I thought Hannah Montana was a real person. And then she mocked me. Like, oh my god, like, you really thought she was real? Like, clearly that's not a real name. First of all, that can totally be a real name. Second of all, shut your mouth! That's not even the end, because then she proceeded to tell my story to girls from her class while pretending it was hers in front of me. She also wanted to be so special in every way and form. For example, in science class, we were talking about blood types, and we both thought that O was the rarest. And she said, yeah, like, that's my blood type. That's totally my blood type. I was like, okay, cool, I guess. You do you. And then the teacher told us that the rarest was actually, I think, AB or something. And then Jessie looked at me. She was like, oh, wait, actually, I think my blood type is AB. Yeah. Bitch. You are well aware that having a rare blood type is not a good thing. Are you? She also had an obsession over being American. She would constantly talk about it. But she wasn't only obsessed with America, she was obsessed with being the only non-French person here in France, in this school, which was not the case, because I wasn't French either. But she decided that she was the only one allowed to not being French, so she made it her obsession to keep saying that I was French over and over again to everybody, even though the teacher introduced me as a foreign student. Everybody knew that I was not French, because my last name is not French. So she kept saying stuff like, you are French, your last name is clearly French, I saw your dad, he looks so French. Guys, she went to my house. My dad talked to her in German. Like, she was completely ignoring the fact that I was not French, that I could speak English, because she has been on calls with her mother right next to me, and her mom was literally insulting me in English. I understand, you guys. I speak English. She kept doing that for the whole year, and I was complaining with a friend at one point, and I mentioned the fact that she did that because she's American or whatever, and he told me that her dad is fucking French, and she was born here. You piss me off for the whole year because you're American, you're the only one who's not French. You half French? Are you joking? Are you joking? That's a fucking joke. My life is a joke. I am done crashing out. I am feeling better. Thank you for listening. Oh my god. I'm not feeling better. I'm still traumatized. Anyways, thank you for watching. You can join our Discord server, which is in the description and in my bio. We actually had one before, but it was kind of fucked up. There wasn't any security and whatever. So we made a new one. Well, actually, my current partner made a new one, so... please read the fucking rules! Thank you. And don't make drama. You will be kicked. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also comment, because I do read every comment. If I don't answer, I do put a heart on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!